Hey guys, this is Josiah here. Welcome back to another episode of Josiah's Grape Reviews. Today we'll be reviewing the Coke 600, the Indy 500, the Charlotte weekend, all the above. Busy weekend of sports, but we'll start with the truck race. Currently, I might look off to the side from here and there. I'm currently watching Game 4, Celtics Pacers. Pacers just scored. Currently, Celtics are up 14-8. Hey, you guys will know who wins Game 4. I won't. By the time this is up, who knows what'll happen. But we'll see what happens. Anyways, we're not here to review basketball. We're here to review NASCAR and IndyCar and all the above. Before I forget, probably briefly talk about the Formula 1 race and the IndyCar race, actually, before we go to, I'll talk, Formula 1, let's start with that. Charles Leclerc wins the Monaco Grand Prix, his hometown race. He's been trying to for so long, has come up close, but hasn't done it. So congrats to him. Sergio Perez had a crash. Luckily, he was able to walk away. Shout out to Charles Leclerc. Now moving on to the truck race on Friday. Tanner Gray got his second career pole. He won the Charlotte pole at Charlotte last year. Won it here. Caden Honeycutt won stage one. Corey Heim won stage one, and I think he swept the stages, and then finished second. He crossed the line second, but he was DNQ'd after he had 3 lug nuts missing. So he DQs in dead last, 36. So now it's Caden Honeycutt gets credit for stage 1, and Tanner Gregg gets credit for stage 2, and Nick Sanchez ends up winning the race. His second career win, he won at Daytona. He got up there due to strategy. So Nick Sanchez wins. Stuart Friesen gets second. He got his first top 10 of the season in North Wilkesboro, finishing 10th last week, and now gets a runner-on finish here. Again, crossed the line third, but Corey Heim DNQ'd. Brandon Finger finished second last week at Wilkesboro. He gets third here. Matt Mills, by far probably his best career finish ever. And Ben Rhodes gets the top 5. A lot of guys on the cut line got good finishes. Jake Garcia, 6. Caden Honeycutt had another brilliant truck, just like Kansas. I think he had issues, fell back, and still rebounded to finish 7th. Connor Mozak gets 8th. Dean Thompson the top 10, and Christian Eck gets the top 10. Connor Jones 11th, Taylor Gray 12th, Chase Purdy 13th, Brett Holmes is 14th, Brett Moffitt 15th, Raja Karuth 16th, Tanner Gray started on pole. He was solid early. Don't know why he finished 17th. Mason Massey 18th, Daniel Dye 19th, Spencer Boyd 20th, Jack Wood 21st, Timmy Hill 22nd, Ty Majeski. I don't know what happened to him. It was Friday and a lot of stuff happened. I forgot. I'm sorry. Majeski 23rd, Ty Dillon 24th, Stephen Parsons 25th. Bailey Kerr 26th, Mason Maggio 27th, Lane Riggs 28th, Memphis Villarreal, still not pronouncing your name, 29th. Lawless Allen's credit for 30th, but he had brake issues, so there was that. Matt Crafton 31st, Ankrum 32nd, Thad Moffitt 33rd, Keith McGee 34th, Jeffrey Hunter 35th, and 36th Corey Heim, like I mentioned. There was a crash involving Ankrum. He had to start at the back. So did, I think, who started the back? Was it Nick Sanchez again? Someone started the back. I know Ankrum did. Eckes that's who was started at the back because of issues in qualifying. He got into it with practice. He got into it with Caden Honeycutt, did some damage to the truck. Ankrum was involved in the wreck with Thad Moffitt, Keith McGee, Jeffrey Earnhardt. They had pretty big incident. Someone hit the wall pretty good, but everyone was okay. There's that. Congrats to Nick Sanchez. Moving on to the Xfinity race. Ty Gibbs was on pole. Allgaier won stage 1. Allgaier won stage 2. Did he win the race? No. Just like Texas and Phoenix. It looked like Phoenix, he had the race locked up with 5 to go while leading, blew a tire, and then dominated Texas, fell back, finished 3rd. He did win Darlington, though, so he's got that against him. No, it was Chase Elliott getting his first Xfinity Series win since 2016 at Daytona. His 6th career Xfinity win. This race completely fell into his hands, which is unusual. That's what happened at Texas. Some strategies happened. He stayed out. It benefited him. Then cautions fell into his hands. Chase Elliott wins. Brandon Jones closed in late, hit the wall briefly, trying to catch him. Perhaps if he had him, maybe that was the difference. He gets run on finish. He hasn't won in like 2 or 3 years, so he's looking to get his first win. Sammy Smith 3rd, Sam Ayer 4th. So JRM gets 1, 2, 3, 4. I think since Chase Elliott is technically JRM too. A.J. Allmendinger gets a top 5. Kyle Busch was obviously fast. Didn't quite get the deal done, 6th. Ryan Sieg 7th. Josh Williams top 10. Good for him. Ty Gibbs was dominant. Pretty much 2. 9th. Noah Gragson also was strategy. He still gets a top 10. Kyle Weatherman a solid finish 11th. Taylor Gray 12th. Jeremy Clements 13th. Parker Russell 14th. Shane Van Gisbergen 15th. Anthony Alfredo 16th. Jed Burton 17th. Chandler Smith, don't know what happened to him, but he's 18th. Kyle Sieg 19th. Haley Deegan 20th. J.D. Yaley 21st. Dawson Cram 22nd. Leyland Honeyman 23rd. Garrett Smith 24th. Austin Hill 25th. I'll get to Austin Hill because I have a lot to say about him. Matt Badero 26th. Ryan Ellis 27th. Jesse Love 28th. I don't know what happened to Jesse Love, to be honest. Natalie Decker 29th. Patrick Emmerling, 30th. Brennan Poole 31st. Involved in an accident was Cole Custer in 32nd. Involved in an accident. Well, I think he looked like Ty Gibbs. Allgaier and Gibbs are battling for position inside the top 5, and I think Gibbs hit the wall, came back into Allgaier, and spun him around. Allgaier 33rd. Dean Thompson at the fuel pump. Oh, that's too bad. Dean Thompson, his Xfinity debut, was running top 15 at one point. Blaine Perkins, DNF due to suspension. Sheldon Creed had an oil cooler. Man, Creed's had a bunch of issues, and it's been rough for him recently. Both Kligerman and Earps were involved in accidents. I think Earps got contact from Allgaier and spun around, or Allmendinger, and spun around. Kligerman had issues, was in the back all day. The big thing from this race, Hill and Custer. Custer got loose and slid up into the wall in front of Austin Hill, and Hill was not happy, and Hill just hooks Custer and turns him on the back straightaway. Like, bro, am I missing something? Are we missing something? What the heck? Did something happen off camera or something? Austin Hill needs to get his act together. This is why I don't like Austin Hill as a driver. Like, I respect him. He's got a lot of talent. Believe me, he's got more talent than I do. I can ever dream of. But you can't. Like, because it was Martinsville last year that you freaking Sheldon Creed or whatever, whoever you want to blame for that. But here you're hooking someone on the backstretch. I heard this on Monday. He hasn't gotten a fine. Usually those are out Wednesday. Stenhouse, when he punched Kyle Busch last week in All-Star race, he got it. That fine wasn't announced, and the suspensions weren't announced till Wednesday. So we might have to wait for that. Might have to wait till next week to talk about it in St. Louis. But still, no, you cannot do that. I just realized I forgot to look at the point standings for the Truck Series. So we'll do the Truck Series points, thanks for any points, and move on to the Indy 500. Eckes leads, then Heim, Sanchez, Majeski, Taylor Gray top 5, still a solid season. Heim, Eckes, Sanchez, Carruth all locked in with wins. Majeski plus 132, he's pretty much good. Taylor Gray plus 97. Anchor plus 63. Tanner Gray plus 34. Finger plus 33. Ben Rhodes plus 32. And then first four, that cut line went from like 2 points to 32 points between Rhodes and Friesen. Friesen's the last one out. Friesen minus 32. Crafton minus 33. Daniel Dye minus 34. And Jake Garcia is minus 52. So then looking at the Xfinity points, Hill leads. Chandler Smith minus 4. Custer, Allgaier, Love, top 5. Hill, Smith, Allgaier, Love, Mayer all locked in with wins. Custer's plus 144. Allmendinger plus 58. Herbst plus 49. Creed plus 24. Kligerman plus 18. Brandon Jones plus 15. Anthony Alfredo still had a pretty solid season, plus 2. First four out, Sammy Smith minus 2. Ryan Sieg minus 6. SVG minus 34. And Brennan Poole minus 72. Man, Brennan Poole is ahead of Williams, Clements, Retzloff. Pretty good season. Haley Deegan 24th. Yikes, that's not the best. Anyways, before I get to the Coke 600, let's talk about the Indy 500. There was a 4.5 hour weather delay due to weather. That's the title of this video, and I haven't even talked about weather because, my goodness, yesterday was not fun for weather. But the Indy 500 started late. Lap 1. Marcus Ericsson and other drivers. Marcus Ericsson gets up sideways, almost flips like Kyle Kirkwood did the year prior. I can't remember who else was involved. I know Marcus Ericsson was, and he DNF'd in dead last. Then multiple drivers had issues, one by one. Like Ryan Hunter Ray spun because Scott Dixon drove him down. Will Powers spun, DNF'd. I can't remember. Maybe if I look at the Indy 500 results, I'll know. But a lot happened. One by one, they all just went out. Indy 500 results. If I look it up, then maybe I'll know. So we'll see. Yeah, I know who won. Ericsson, Petro Fittipaldi, and Tom Bloomquist were involved in those wrecks. Marcus Armstrong had engine issues. So did Catherine Legg. Both Hondas had issues. Linus Lundqvist had issues. Felix Rosenquist issues. Ryan Hunter Ray 26. Marco Andretti issues. Will Power issues. Colin Hurd issues. 20. So it's I think only 22 drivers finished out of 33, so a lot of issues. So let's go up to the top. It was a good finish. One lap to go, just like last year when Joseph Newgarden passed Marcus Ericsson on the last lap after that controversial finish because there was a red flag and there possibly shouldn't have been. Cost to Marcus Ericsson second Indy 500 straight. Indy 500. I feel bad for Pato O'Ward, who finished second to Newgarden. O'Ward took the lead at the white flag, and then coming in turn 3, Newgarden got the lead back in. Post-race, you could just see his head laying down. And O'Ward, that's the second run-up finish in the Indy 500. He's never won it. He's come close the last 3 years. Finished second in 2022, was battling for inside the top 5 in 2023 before he wrecked out. Then this year, he came so close, did everything right. But Newgarden gets the win. The first back-to-back Indy 500 champion since Helio Castroneves in 2001 and 2002. As my nose is itchy, I'm sorry. Newgarden, after not winning the Indy 500 coming into 2023, he's now won back-to-back. Itchy nose, my goodness. Newgarden first, Pato O'Ward second, Scott Dixon third. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's allergies, I don't know. But Scott Dixon third. He ran pretty solid. Alexander Rossi, my favorite driver, did pretty good. Alex Palou still hasn't won the Indy 500 yet. Still looking fifth. Scott McLaughlin started on pole. I think he had the fastest time in the Indy 500, sixth. Kyle Kirkwood, seventh. Santino Ferrucci, second straight top 10 in the Indy 500. Rinus VeeKay, solid. Connor Daly, the top 10 in the 500. I don't think a Hoosier has won the 500. I think this is 1940. Connor Daly, Dan Carpenter, both are Hoosiers, so would have loved to see them win, but that's fine. Callum Ayat. I don't know how to pronounce some of these people's names. I'm sorry. I don't watch IndyCar full time like I do NASCAR. So 11th. Christian Rasmussen, 12th. Christian Lundgaard, 13th. Takuma Sato, 14th. Graham Rahal, 15th. Stinger Robb, 16th. Ed Carpenter, 17th. Kyle Larson, 18th. We'll get to him. Roman Grosjean, 19th. Helio Castroneves, 20th. Kiffin Simpson, 21st. Augustine Campino, 22nd, and then as I mentioned before, all the other drivers at DNF, Herta down to Ericsson. But the name, that was the name of the day, Kyle Larson. Started fifth, the fastest time by a rookie in the Indy 500. Made some rookie mistakes on the second restart of the day. He missed a shift and lost about a dozen spots. He made his way up into the top 10. It was knocking on the door of a top 5. And was looking solid until one of the last stops of the day. He had a speeding penalty, and that derailed his chances. Ends up finishing 18th. He attempted to do what no driver was done since Kurt Busch in 2014 to run the Indy 500 and the Coke 600 on the same day. Kurt Busch did it. I think he got a top 10 in the Indy 500 in 2014. Then I think he finished 40th in 2014, which that sucks for him. Larson finished 18th in the Coke 600 in the Indy 500. We're wondering to see what he could do in the Coke 600, but spoiler alert, he would not get that chance because, if I remember correctly, if not the same rainstorm that delayed the Indy 500, it delayed the Coke 600 after I think midway through stage 3. So we got the first 2.5 stages into the Coke 600. We had 151 laps to go, 152 laps to go. Still had stage 3 to go yet. I can tell you Ty Gibbs got his first career pole, and Byron won stage 1, Bell won stage 2. He gets credit for winning stage 3, and he gets credit for the Coke 600 win. It was postponed. It was called due to weather. They couldn't get the track dry. It was like almost midnight when they called it. There was like they don't want to start the race till 1 to 2 a.m. It would have gotten done until like 3, 4 a.m. and that's just They tried, but couldn't quite get it done. So Christopher Bell gets his second win of the season. Much needed for him. He already had his win at Phoenix, and that definitely saved him. But since then, the 20 team has had issues almost every race, and it has derailed him dearly. But he gets this win, crown jewel win. Brad Keselowski, that's his third runner-up finish in like the last 5 or 6 races. He has this win at Darlington, but he would look like he was faster than Bell, but probably could have challenged, but again, we'll never know. Byron seemed to have a good car. He gets third. Tyler Reddick started at the back. He had to actually make a pass-through penalty at the start because of some issues that happened for his inspection. I think he got a lap down, made his way back up. Top 4, good for him. Denny Hamlin, top 5. Ty Gibbs, solid, 6. Chase Elliott was my pick to win. I think he led 5 or 6 straight Coke 600s. He continued the streak. He led 2 laps due to strategy. Still inside the top 10 and the top 10, but disappointing. He still hasn't yet to win still has yet to win a Crown Jewel race, let alone the Coke 600. So that sucks. Chastain was solid. I think he was up front early. He gets 8th. Bowman was solid, top 10. Same with Josh Berry, another top 10 for him. Bubba Wallace, 11th. Martin Truex Jr., 12th. Justin Allgaier did a really good job filling it for Kyle Larson. Kyle Larson, he got to the track right around the time when the weather came and was getting ready to strap in the car, but he never got in the car because they called it before he could ever do anything. So he gets 0 points, and as we'll look at the point standings, he loses the points lead. I think he fell to 3rd, from 1st to 3rd. I think he had like a 40-point lead, 30 or 40-point lead, and fell to 3rd. That's what happens when you... And he chose between the Indy 500 and the Coke 600 because since it got pushed back, the Coke 600 started while the Indy 500 was already going. And he had to choose between the Indy 500 and the Coke 600. You couldn't run both at the same time unless you're freaking Houdini. I don't know. I don't know why Houdini came into my mind, but okay. But he chose to run the Indy 500, which that's what I would have done. I mean, Indy 500 is the biggest spectacle in racing versus the Coke 600, which he's already won the Coke 600. I think he's won it twice, 2 or 3 times. I can't remember. Indy 500, this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. He could run this next year. He probably will. This probably ups his chances to run it next year. He could be back next year. Well, probably will be because obviously we never got to see what he could do. But Allgaier did a good job filling in for him. Gets 13th. Logano 14th. Terrible car all day. Not sure what was up with him. Kyle Busch overcame not 1 but 2 penalties up here, to get 15th. Michael McDowell 16th. I don't know what's going on. My sisters are freaking out about something. So I apologize for that. McDowell 16th. Todd Gilliland 17th. Daniel Hemrick 18th. Eric Jones 19th. Austin Cindric 20th. Carlos Nosifar 21st. Justin Haley 22nd. Chris Buescher 23rd. I think he had a tire issue. Daniel Suarez 24th. Chase Briscoe 25th. Ryan Preece 26th. Austin Dillon 27th. SVG 28th. Jimmy Johnson 29th. John Nemechek. I was going to say JHN. John Nemechek 30th. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. 31st. Harrison Burton spun 32nd. Zane Smith 33rd. Kaz Grala 34th. LaJoy also spun. He gets 35th. Ty Dillon 36th. BJ McLeod 37th. 2 drivers DNF. Noah Gragson 38th. He, I think, made contact with Stenhouse. Got on the wall hard. 3 drivers DNF. I didn't scroll down. Ryan Blaney DNFs in 39th. He hit the wall. He had a penalty and then blew a tire completely, and then they couldn't get the car pushed back and DNF. That sucks. That sucks because Lamar Jackson was there, and I guess he was repping the Ryan Blaney merch, and when he DNF'd, he went home. Sucks, Lamar. I'm sorry. Nothing can go your way. You can win 2 MVPs, but can't do anything in the playoffs because the freaking John Harbaugh doesn't let you run the ball. I'm sorry. Anyways, JJ Yaley DNF dead last due to steering issues. So yeah, just overall an underwhelming day of motorsports because we never got to see the potential of Kyle Larson, what he could, should have, would have done yesterday, and it's just the Indy 500 got delayed, Coke 600 got called, just not good day for rain. I pray for anyone involved in the severe weather because I know it's been bad recently, so I pray for anyone involved in the path of it because it's not been good recently. Denny Hamlin takes the points lead, Truex -5, Larson's now 6 back, Elliott's 17 back, Byron 31 back. Hamlin, Byron, Bell, Elliott, Reddick, Keselowski, Suarez, all locked in with wins. Truex +172, Gibbs +120, Bowman +93, Chastain +77, Buescher +30, Blaney +61, Busch +31, Bubba +40, +40, Briscoe +19, and then the first 4 out, Logano -19, Berry -71, that's a big gap there, Cindric -85, Noah Gragson -94, and that'll do it for a crazy weekend of motorsports. And it was overwhelming, and I just dropped my phone. Isn't that great? Okay, so yeah, that's basically all I have. Previewing St. Louis, or I guess I'll do my rating for the Coke 600. I didn't really watch it because I was watching the Indy 500. Then once that wrapped up, I went to this. It didn't seem like not a lot was going on. It's an underwhelming day yesterday, so I'll give it an underwhelming score. I'll give it a 4 out of 10. That's right, it was mid. I almost forgot to mention, William Byron had a throw-eye pass on the grass, so that was pretty cool. I can't believe I almost forgot to mention that. That was pretty cool. There were some things that happened, but not a whole lot. Underwhelming day, so yeah. St. Louis, Gateway, I picked someone, and I don't remember who I picked to win, but go anyone, I guess. I don't know. But that'll do it for this episode of Josiah's Grape Reviews. Hope you guys do enjoy. Smash like, subscribe, hit the little tiny notification bell that never miss any new videos like this one. Also, really quick, I almost forgot to mention, shout out Carl Edwards, Ricky Rudd, Ralph Moody, and someone else who got in the Hall of Fame in 2025. Congrats to all of them. I think the dude, I forgot his name, actually helped implement came up with the idea with safer barriers, so much needed, much deserved, made our sports safer, obviously, after the death of Dale and her, that had to be implemented and had to be mandatory. Okay, looking here at the Pacers game. Okay, Q1 just ended. Oh, he got it. Did he get it? Yeah, he got it. Wow, good job, Pacers. He got it in before the first quarter ended. So the Celtics still lead by 2, 29-27. So we'll see. Pacers are my second favorite team behind the Milwaukee Bucks. Ironic because the Pacers knocked us out the first round. But anyways, so subscribe to the little tiny notification bell. Never miss any new videos like this one. As always, as clout and support that, so just do it as a suggestion by yours truly. And I'll see you guys tomorrow because I have an unboxing review to do. So I'll see you guys then. Bye.